Have a lot of depression or anxiety, or sometimes you can't sleep at night because you be too busy overthinking? Well, we're about to fix that. Kid Bush, Kid Spiritual, back with another banger. We in Mother Nature with the sun straight beaming on you. Back to back to back vids for y'all. Freestyle, pick it up. We on this. Alright, bro. So if you're suffering from depression, anxiety, or you're overthinking a lot, which is like in the same category, bro, just look back at what you're doing during the whole day. Like if you can't sleep at night because you're too busy overthinking, because like that, bro, I feel you 100%, because this was me back before I had my spiritual awakening, right before I had my spiritual awakening. That's why I believe I went through it for a reason, because everything happens for a reason. But that's besides the point. Like, just think about what you do during the day. Write down what you do during the day and see how it affects you. You know, if you're just laying down, sleeping all day, just on your phone, just watching videos or movies, eating junk food, doing nothing, not even getting out of the house, well, of course you're gonna be stuck in your mind in that maze. Of course you're gonna be depressed, because look at what you're doing. You're just sitting around doing nothing productive. You ain't chasing your dream. You ain't doing nothing, bro. And you're filling your mind with junk, and you're filling your body, your kingdom, with junk. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to this, and it took me a lot to realize, and it took me a lot to do, you know. But we just gotta start to come to the realization that we are not our thoughts. We really aren't. Like, thoughts are just an idea of what has come or what may be to come, you know. And like, you could just, I'm telling you, like, if you ever are starting to overthink or you can't sleep at night, look up Jason Stevenson guided meditations, or any sleep meditations, and just watch your thoughts. Be in the moment, because when you're depressed or you're overthinking about something, you're escaping the moment we are in right now, right here, right now. Because I'm just talking to you guys right now. I'm in the moment. I ain't thinking about the past, the future, because we only have now. That's why it's called the present, because it's a gift. But when you're overthinking, you're just escaping that. But that's the thing, people don't realize. And like, if a bad thought, because we always get bad thoughts, even like meditate, like people that meditate and shit, but that's what it is. You're observing it and you're accepting the thoughts, because you're accepting that they're not you. They don't define who you are. You sit there, watch your thoughts, like as they were like clouds. There's no clouds in the sky, but as there were like clouds, like just passing through the sky, just watch them, accept them. Don't get attached to them, because if you get attached to them, like, sometimes we get off track and we're just chasing them. Like, you know, like, think about it as like a busy road with a bunch of cars, like a freeway, just a bunch of cars, traffic. Just like sit there and let them be, just passing by. And if you try to go in the middle of the road and try to stop them, and just like, because you don't want, if a bad thought hits you, you don't want to control it. You don't want to like say, oh, that's a bad thought, go away, or that's a good thought. Like, no, we're not our thoughts in general. That's the master of meditation. That's what meditating is. So you don't want to hop in from that road and try to, like, you know, stop traffic, because that'll make everything worse. All the cars will be swerving and shit, and then you'll be out there looking like a fucking lunatic. But yeah, fucking really start to meditate and look what you're doing during the day. Like, think about the dreams and the goals you have and the desires you have for yourself, because we all have them. I had hella desires, but what did I do about it? Nothing. I was laying down doing nothing, bro. And because nothing comes overnight. Nothing comes in one day. Nothing comes without putting work. Nothing happens just like that. Nothing happens like that. Like, yes, there's manifestation, and you have to visionize it because it's within us. And when you're visionizing it, it's already here because it's within you. But that's not what all manifestation is. You have to take action. You have to take consistent action and consistent visioning, because once you vision it, it's already here, but you got to take action, you know, because it can't happen magically. Just because you think about it, it will happen when you visionize it and take action towards it consistently. And if you just do it one day and then don't do it the next 2 days, don't think it's gonna happen because you put it one day. No, you have to go consistent with your dream, to chase your dreams, to really be out there, to be successful, what you love, or just be happy with what you love and what you're doing on a basis. Because you don't want to be just sad on a basis. And stop bashing yourself. Really stop bashing yourself, bro. Just accept what you've done to yourself or what you've done to other people in the past. That's the past. That doesn't define who you are right now in this moment. You can do anything right now. You can go run. You can go meditate, sun gaze. Bro, you can go, I don't know, make a fucking YouTube video bro, just whatever. Like, the past does not define you. I had a really bad past, and I look back at it sometimes, but I use it as motivation to go stronger and head stronger every day to be the best version of myself that I can be, because that's what it's all about, being the best version of yourself, you know? And start to eat healthier, because food is everything. Food really is everything. Food is information, but yet also food is death. Like, you need to start switching up your diet. Just look at what you're eating, bro. If you're just eating fast food like every day, that's your diet, bro, no wonder you're overthinking or you're depressed or you have these thoughts, because look what you're eating, dude. Like, this was me. Like, I ate fast food breakfast, lunch, dinner for like a whole year straight up, and I had so many health problems. And since I was putting junk into me, I felt like junk. I was junk. I was shit. Because all I was eating was shit. Because you are what you eat. You are what you eat. Whatever you put in your body, you are. Because your cells make, every 35 days, your cells make new cells off what you've eaten in the past 35 days. So if you're just eating junk, fast food, ice cream, just anything like that, meat, I'll get to that in a minute, but you become that. Your cells reproduce into that. Half of them will die anyways, but then the ones that are alive, they'll be junk. So therefore you feel like junk and you feel like shit. But meat, so energy never dies, bro. Like, we are all energy. Everything's energy. Nature is the highest energy. The sun is the highest energy, you know. But everything is energy. And if you're just, because think about it, all that suffering that animal, that cow's been through, all that suffering and fear that it had when it was being slaughtered and being like kept in those farms and being squished and shit, knowing it was gonna die, all that fear, when you put that in you, all that fear goes into you. Then that's why you'll be perfectly fine eating a good ass hamburger, like especially a fast food hamburger, and then later you start to be like, why do I feel like shit? You ask yourself, why do I feel like shit? Because look what you're eating. I did the same thing. I was like, bro, why am I starting to feel like shit all the time? But it's because what I was eating, what I was putting in my kingdom. We have to be our first priority. Health is wealth. We gotta invest into our health. Like I was saying in my old videos. If you haven't seen that, go click on it after this video if you want to. But back to what I was saying about me. Like, all that fear it went through, or whatever, because energy never dies. That fear it went through is going to be transferred into you. Like I said, energy never dies. It's transferred. It'll be transferred into you. But there is organic meats where there's animals that lived a happy life. Like, if you don't want to give up meat, there's organic meats where the animals lived a happy life and they're treated with care and they ate only like grass and like good things. They weren't feed junk. Because you got to think about it, like, what are they feeding the animals? Because that, whatever they're feeding them is going to be into you, you know? But, like, I don't eat meat, not even organic meat, because, like, you know, every animal deserves to live. And I notice, like, it lowers my vibration, and, like, no matter what, it'll, like, lower the way I feel. So, because once you reach this higher consciousness and higher energy and vibration, you wouldn't want anything that's going to put you lower, because you feel it automatically. You'll know, because you'd be aware of what's putting you down, you know what I'm saying? But also my camera cut off just a bit ago. That's why I like switched off. But depression, just like, why are you sad? Just think about it. Why are you sad? Is it on your head? Because sometimes we're asking for it. And put that fucking phone down, bro. A lot of people that be depressed be on their, it's because they're on their phone and they're tuning into the wrong things, just entertainment. Because whatever you're tuning into, you turn into. Whatever you consume into grows. Whatever you think about, it grows. So if you're just thinking about bad things, if you're just watching the news, obviously you're gonna be in fear and you're gonna be put in all of that. Because whatever you are paying attention to, that's why it's called paying attention, because you're paying attention to fear, false evidence appearing real. Fear is not fake, bro. And you start to realize that once you start putting this work in, you experience this high energy. Because trust me, I've been through it, and a lot of it's because what other people have done to me or what I have done to other people. But you gotta accept it. You can't change the past. You can only change now, what's happening now. You can't change. You just gotta accept it, forgive them, or forgive yourself, or say sorry to them. Just really let them know how you feel, and just let it all out. Even if they don't accept it, you already let that all out. There's nothing to be upset about. And you gotta tell yourself the past is not you, like what I said. And I forgot where I was going with this, but really accept what you've done and accept the past and know that you're a good person. And oh yeah, that's what I was saying. But if someone does you dirty, it's not your responsibility to control the way they behave, because if that's the way they behave or what they've done, you can't control that. There's nothing you can do about it. But you have control of the way of how you respond to it. You have the ability to respond to it. Don't respond to it in a bad way, or you're just putting yourself down more. You gotta, be good with them, or you're good with yourself. You don't want to just cause a fight or a wreck for like no reason. That's our responsibility. Our responsibility is not what they do or how they behave. We have no control of that. The only thing we have control about is our behavior and how we respond to it. Because we know we're good people, so we gotta act like it. You know what I'm saying? But where was I going, dude? Bro, I hope y'all had a blessed day too. It's a beautiful day with the sun beaming on me. I'm glowing and shit. No fap. If you're not on no fap, go on it right now. That's another way. But also, what are you doing? Like, are you working out? Are you going for runs? Because like, if you're just sitting down just watching YouTube videos about this shit and you think something's gonna change because you're watching a YouTube video, it's not. Nothing's gonna change because you're watching a YouTube video. Yeah, you'll get the information, but you got to take that information to your life and really do something with it. You can't just sit down, laying down, just watching these videos. You got to actually take action. No one's going to save your ass but you. No one's going to pick you up. No one's going to save your ass but you. You have full control of how you feel and what you do and of your emotions. So don't just be sitting down watching videos think it's gonna help you. You actually have to take action to it and like I said, get the fuck off your phone, bro. Like, you gotta learn to not be on your phone all the time, being in the moment, just because it's beautiful out here. But like, start working out and going for runs, because not only are you getting physically stronger and you're like putting that work in, but like, it does something to your mental, because like, because it's like you'll start to be addicted to working out once you see results. Once you see results, like me, I start getting addicted. So like, I put my brain, I don't do a lot of shit anymore that gives my brain dopamine, like vaping, smoking weed. I do things that my brain doesn't want, but my soul, but I know it's good for me, like working out, going for runs, and actually doing something, drinking water, eating healthy. Even though the dopamine and you want it so bad, you just gotta self-discipline. That's another thing. You gotta give yourself self-discipline. Stop, even if you are eating healthy, stop like eating a bunch, like stuff your face out throughout the whole day, because like, if you're just stuffing your face with food all the time, then your body and your stomach have no time to repair and build because your body can only do one thing at a time. So if it's just digesting all the time and digesting all that, then you have no energy. It has no time to really repair yourself and your body, you know. And that's enough about food talk. And this is gonna be the last reason. Stop partying all the time, dude. Really, like, pay attention to what you're putting in yourself. Pay attention to how you feel too when you're around certain people. That's another video I'm gonna make. Toxic friends or bad energies or energy vampires, that's another video. But yeah, like, if you're just drinking and numbing that pain is not gonna go away. Don't drink and think that pain's just gonna away. It's not. It's gonna slap you 10 times harder when you're sober, because you put that poison in your body just to numb it temporarily. You gotta actually deal with it. You gotta figure out by yourself what's wrong with you and what you're doing wrong, or what's destroying you and taking your energy. And a lot of it could be the friends that you're hanging out with, but that's another video. But stop relying on things to pick you up. Like I said, focus on yourself and how you feel. Stop smoking weed to numb the pain, or drinking, or hitting that nick just because you're stressed out. Deal with it and learn from it and experience it. The more you experience it and deal with it, the more you become used to it, and the more you become stronger, and you could deal with it more easier. It's like the more you suffer, the more you overcome, the more you get stronger, you know. So really stop drinking, because alcohol is just poison. It really is. And weed, that's only some weeds. Like, if you're like actually growing it, then yeah, because it has like a lot of medical, you know, benefits. But still, if you're using it to get away from reality or your stress, obviously it's not coming to come away, because you can't hide from the way you feel. You can't. You can travel the world, you can do anything, fuck thoughts, just party all the time. You can't hide from the way you feel. You have to put that inner work in. It starts within. And don't just buy things just to make you happy, because that's not gonna make you happy. Little dog right here. Barking at me, you know what I'm saying? But that's really all I had for this video, dealing with depression and stuff. I know I didn't cover a lot of things, but that's alright. And we're getting better. We're getting better. Fucking dog. But hope you have a blessed day. Peace.